Hello, my lilies, and welcome to my channel, Sweet Lily Moon ASMR. Today, I'm doing something a little different. I want to start a little segment called Cooking with Lily, and they're going to be dishes that really you don't have to cook. You just put them together, and they're very easy, quick, and very delicious. For the first time for this segment, I'm going to make a dish called ceviche. I don't know if my lilies have heard of it or even tried it, but there are variations of it. I'm going to show you the way that I do it. Other people may do it another way because there is a chemical way of doing ceviche and a non-chemical way of making ceviche, which means, some get raw fish and raw shrimp and and they get a lot of lemon and limes. They squeeze it and they allow for the lemons and the limes to cook it, and you have to leave it for several hours to a day for it to actually cook. I don't make it that way. I make it the non-chemical way, so everything is already pre-cooked. I just assemble it together. Here are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need some cucumbers. I already cut them because it would take so long in this video just cutting and all that. So I used one cucumber. I did leave the skin on it, but you can peel it off, but I like the texture of it. So that is that. Another thing you're going to need, this is optional, but a lot of people in my family like this. It is shrimp. You can buy them in a can, which is what I did because time. Or you can buy them in a bag, but that is the shrimp. Because of time and things like this, I don't want this video to get too long, but if you don't do this, what I'm going to show you, you can get 1 to 2 tomatoes, cut them finely. You can add also onion. You can add red onion or brown onion, yellow onion, it doesn't matter. Whatever onion you prefer to use, you can use 1 or 2. And you can add cilantro. Personally, I don't like cilantro, but cilantro, if you don't know what I'm saying. But a lot of the people in my family like cilantro, so I bought something that has cilantro in it. And also you're going to need this, which is imitation crab. You can buy it at any store, at the deli area, things like that. It comes in a bag and you have to peel them, and it takes a lot of time to meticulously shred them very finely. That's why I did that off camera, because I'll be here forever. So going back to the quickest option, I bought the Pico De Gallo salsa. I bought 2 of them because it has all the ingredients that I need. without having that tomato-based sauce in it. So if you can get it, the ones that look like this, you will save yourself a long time of chopping things finely, because the thing to this is, if you do not cut them finely and you add everything together and you serve it and everything, you're going to get really big pieces, and your guest or yourself may not enjoy it because you might choke in it. And the next thing you're going to need is a lemon and lime squeezer, like so. I like this one. And you're going to need lemons. I have about 6 lemons in here. And when the juices of the lemon come in contact with the onions and the tomatoes, it will release all the juices from there and the cucumber. So that's all you need. If you want to add more lemons to this, you can. It's up to you how many lemons you would like to add to your ceviche. The next thing you're going to need is tapatio. Any hot sauce will do for, whatever you like, but for me, I like tapatio because it has a really good taste and it is not as chemically hot as a lot of other hot sauce, and my stomach prefers this one. So I like this one, and that's what you'll need. When everything is added, this is one of the last things you put in the ceviche. And the last thing you'll need to put the ceviche on top of is tostadas. I got this one, but any tostada brand that you like or you find will do. So, those are the ingredients. And you will need a spoon, preferably something like this, so that when you are mixing everything, all the juices doesn't, it will blend a lot easier. So that's why I like that. And lastly, you'll need a spoon so that you can serve it. Now we're going to get started. We're going to move this here. And I'm going to move that over here. And because I'm using a very, very small table, I have to figure out a way to do this without dropping anything. So let me know in the comments section below if you've tried this and how do you make it? I'm curious. We're going to start by adding the Pico De Gallo. I don't want to make so much noise. but I hope that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, and here it goes. It's like, okay. So I'm going to add this in here. And we're going to add the other one. And it's optional how many of these you want to add, but I add 2 because my family likes it with all the veggies in there. So that's what I do. Then I add the cucumbers. Then I'm going to add the shrimp. If you hear that car, I'm sorry about that. Or is that a helicopter? Yeah, it's a helicopter. So you just mix everything together so that when you add the lemons, when you squeeze the lemon juice, it would all be blended well and you won't be left with one side done and the other not so much. Okay. I usually like the shrimp in a bag, but I got the can one because I was on a time constraint. There's another video I want to make that will come out next week. But for now, this will come out this Friday. So I hope you like this new idea that I'm thinking of. And if you like it, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Leave a comment. And if you're new, my name is Lilly. And I make videos every Friday. Every Friday. And sometimes when I'm able to, I'll make videos on Mondays. But lately I really haven't had the time. I've been having a rough start to my year. If you want to know what has been going on, let me know and I'll make a video letting you know what's been going on in my world. I hope that you all are doing well. And for all my new Lillies, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you can see more of my videos. You don't miss any videos that I create. And if you have a request, a subscriber request, let me know in the comments section below, or you can tweet me on Twitter at Sweet Lily Moon ASMR. I've also created a TikTok, but I haven't made any videos yet on there. So my name on there is also Sweet Lily Moon ASMR on TikTok. If you're interested in subscribing, and the more I see people subscribing there, I will make short videos there, which will probably be easier for me than making videos here on YouTube. But let me know if you're subscribed. I think this is good. It's mixed real good. And that's what it's looking like right now. See how everything's on mixed well nicely? You just make sure that everything is nicely mixed in. Now we're going to start squeezing the lemons. Well, I don't know. Let me see if I could do it this way. So, there we go. Do that. There we go. I like to squeeze all of it, all that I can from this lemon. I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to start with that one. Just do that one. I like the sounds when you squeeze the lemon. Do you like it? Next, if you have any recipes that don't require cooking or minimal cooking, that I could just tell you that I heated this for about 5 minutes or something, 10 minutes, I don't mind. I'll have it prepped. But if you have any recipes, you can let me know in the comment section below, and I will give you credit by telling everyone your name, your first name. I don't do screen names, okay? I don't do like girl 123 or boy 123 or, you know, things like that. It has to be your first name, and I will give you credit. If you don't want your name said, I'll just say a Lily, aka subscriber, gave me this recipe. You will have credit one way or another. Okay. So, if you have tried ceviche before, how do you make it? Do you like it the chemically cooked way or the non-chemically cooked way? My older brother makes a really good chemically cooked ceviche. He's a really good cook. He cooks cuisine type recipes. Really nice. And my father-in-law makes good chemically cooked ceviche too. I'm trying not to slam it. I like to also move it around once in a while when I'm doing this to make sure that they get enough love, you know? Like barbecue type food. Cooked on the grill. Amazing. My husband actually is good at that. And he's quite the baker. I mean, he does one recipe. And he's like, I've never done it before. Let's try it. Comes out amazing. Me, not always. But that's how it goes, right? I'm not really a bread type person to eat a lot of bread. But he made, for the first time, a while back. This was several years ago. And I always remembered it because of how good it was. It was a recipe from one of his grandmothers. And it was for a loaf of bread. And it tasted like the bread from New Orleans. And I was like, I'll just have one, and I'll show you in a minute how big they were. They were about this wide and that high. I mean, they were that big. So they were not small by any stretch of the imagination. So I thought, I'll have one. No, they were so good, I had 3 or 4. I'm telling you. And how it came out so good the first time, I don't know. But he has a knack for the grill and the oven. Lucky me, huh? I like to season things, prep things. I come up with different ways of seasoning things and things like that. Marinades. I'm really good at that. And so, when there's any type of chicken or any type of meat to be cooked, I like to season it. If it's not my brother doing it, it's me. And my husband and I actually make really good ribs together. We're almost done. We have 2 more slices to squeeze. And then we'll get to the tapatio part. And then we'll do more mixing. The seeds, I don't want them to go in there. One just did, but I'm going to get it out. There we go. I'm actually going to mix this in a little bit. The more lemons you add, the more juice you'll get, obviously. But as it starts to marinate all together, you'll see the juices start to come out more. You can add salt, which is, I didn't bring the salt because tapatio has salt in it, and I have to watch, well, a lot of people in my family now need to watch the salt intake, but they can add the salt to their liking. But you are supposed to use salt if you want more flavor and all that. But I'll just let them add it, because I don't know how little or how much they want. last one. There we go. Now, we're going to mix it in a bit. Mix all of that lemon juice. I prefer freshly squeezed lemon juice over the one in a bottle because to me, the one in the bottle, to me, in my opinion, doesn't taste as good as the freshly squeezed lemon, but that's up to you. If you like it like that, you do what you like. Now, I'm going to add the tapatio, and how spicy you want it is entirely up to you. Comes out very little. I remember that the other packaging for tapatio, they used to come out quicker, but now it's just slow. But the sound is interesting, isn't it? It looks like I'm putting a lot, but it's coming out little by little. So we're going to mix it. And then now we're just going to add more. this is definitely a arm workout. So prepare yourself to just mix, mix, mix. Just blend, blend, blend all of the ingredients together. I hope you can hear how juicy it's starting to get, because it smells amazing, but you can hear it. You hear it? When you do this, you can see which area still needs some love. And there goes the lemon. I hope that didn't startle you. The more hours you allow it to marinate, the more flavor you'll have when you taste it, and the juice too. Usually when I make this, I chop the tomatoes, the cucumber, the onions, but I don't add cilantro, but like I said, majority rules. So, and I add a lot of lemon. And when you serve it, you can add like some type of cheese, or you can add a little bit more tapatio on the top, whatever you like. My family don't add cheese to it, but I do sometimes. I even add the, that cheese that you add, the sprinkling cheese for the spaghetti. I even put that in there. So this is a lot of stirring and all this and that, just mixing and mixing, making sure that every part of the ceviche is coated. See this side. So yeah, it's looking good. If you hear the dogs, my neighbor's dogs, not mine, mine are angels. They don't do that. They're well behaved. Until somebody comes by the door. And then the angel halo tilts a bit. But other than that, my dogs don't bark for no reason. Very blessed that way. So yeah, that is how it's supposed to look like once you're done stirring and stirring. I'm going to serve one just to show you how it's supposed to look like. Well, I'm just going to put this right here and place that there. This is very noisy. I'm going to try to move it towards me without making so much noise, but if it makes a lot of noise, my apologies. I'm going to do one so that you can see. I might have to edit that, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. You are supposed to let this sit for several hours so that everything marinates together and all the juices come out, but I'm just going to show you how it looks when it's all prepared. gonna move this down here so that you can see how this looks like. Oh, it smells good. And that, my lilies, is how I make ceviche. I'm not going to taste it on camera because I know some of my lilies don't like eating sounds, but if you do, majority rules. So the next time I make this segment, I will try it on camera, but you let me know if you like eating sounds or if you don't mind hearing eating sounds, because I don't want to make a video that repulse you. But here you go, my lilies. That's it. That is the ceviche. And you just place it on a plate, and you can add more tapatio on top, but depending on who you're serving it to or how you like it, you know. But I'm not going to add it, although it'll be aesthetically pretty, wouldn't it be? Well, my lilies, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and remember, I will see you in the next video. Take care, my lilies. Bye-bye.